40 acres in the...
I heard your mom's was a palm reader. Won't be if I smack the shit out of her. That was crazy, man. They got me battling the Black Ginger Avenger. They call me Gun Boy, cause I'm the one who always got the gun, boy. I named it Uno Lavos cause it's known for taking one boy.
That was kind of crazy.
So I'm the one you came to disappear. Fruit basket, disappear. Last laugh, when these pistols blast, poof, he disappeared. 2 guns ain't disappeared. This empty, didn't disappear. Big gun got flipped when he kicked. Aim low, hit disappear. Y'all niggas is hot. When I come with the shit that I spit, it will never be forgot. Like I told my bitch to steal your gun. I mean that literally. I told the book with the torch, like the Statue of Liberty. If everybody still agree, it's gonna be Solo versus Sheila E. Like, stop playing. I'm not saying no name flips, you wildebeest, but when my niggas come for them and nobody don't warn them, then that bullet to the back of the head is post-mortem. Sky is the limit. You don't want to try this. All my niggas 6'5". All their guns is 5'6". We can both go mountain climbing. I'm a real bad guy. I'm going to leave Jones' head on the mountain. Down the hills have eyes. You from where they pop lock, sea-walk, and do the cha-cha. I'm from where they pop locks, steal cars, and hit the chop shop. I'm from where you kick niggas and flip triggers. Fuck it, if you don't die, you disfigured. Fuck all them stick figures, you bitch nigga. Drop a 72-inch flat screen on your head to see if you get the big picture. You 1999 niggas trying to keep it 2000, you wildin'. But I know your methods, man, like I'm from Shaolin. No math, you get the dose. You know how I give it up. 13-degree black belt. Crack your fucking tibula. In Philly, you say draw. In Newark, only the weapons drawn. Be careful what you speak, or watch your back for you get crept upon. I'm too skilled. When I was young, I kept the blue steel. The gun is health insurance. Cause if the Red Cross, then Blue Shield, I'm too real. Hold it down, hold it down. I might be a lot of things, but I am not a snitch. I can't even tell time. Now, ain't that a bitch? That's fine. It's so low down where I'm from, to get out of it, you gotta think inside the box while you're inside of it. That's fire. If he wasn't, we saw who had guts when we shot him in his stomach. Cocked and I dump it. Yeah. The block and I am from it. Shots through the first floor, you probably know who done that. Mac for the grown-ups, the kids get the nugget. I know you shook. I was booked to teach this waitress how to cook another mutt in sheep's clothing, pretending it's a wolf. First we jokes, then we Mike Tyson punch out all your looks, treat your head like a stage, break a leg and a foot. Why baba bop, your guns don't shoot. You ain't my man unless we grind together or did time together. Fuck being from the same school. While you was shooting in the gym, I was shooting at gym. Really try hit the dude. I kept the money in the shoebox. This shotgun like a bitch on a rag, don't play with it. Your moms ain't got nowhere to live, and you stay with it. That's my ending. That's my prelude. Yeah, that's my prelude.
Yeah. Make some...
Hold on.
Hey y'all, we back for another episode of Something for the Culture. I am your host, Jazzy J. None other. I got my brother here, Knowledge, Gonna do the knowledge radio, bro. What's going on?
Peace to the family, peace to you and yours. Look, I'm telling you, every episode I get the honor and privilege to present to some and introduce to others. So in this moment right here, I get the opportunity and privilege to give y'all a little drop in the bucket of where I'm from. Okay, I'm a Jersey dude. Thus saith my shirt right here. But Jersey Dude doesn't even begin to quantify someone who is qualified to speak about the culture of where I'm from. Okay, the artistic capability, but also the philanthropic capability of where I'm from. We have a brother in our midst who not only use and utilize his artistic capability, but also his philanthropic capability to be a reformation tool for those who may never see this, but come into actualization in regards to what life would look like if life was right in their circumference. So we have one who is an aficionado, one who is a writer, one who is a forward thinker, and one who is an aficionary in regards to the future of life where we're from, and that space permeates around the globe. A battle rapper, an author, an authoritarian in that God divine space. Jersey Zone, Brick City Zone, Essex County's own, the final boss in battle rap, your father's uncle on your mother's side. The one and the only O Solo is here in the building right now.
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, Jazzy?
What's
What's
going on?
up?
Welcome,
Knowledge, what's
welcome.
up? Born. Let's go. It's the most
Listen,
electrified man in showbiz. And
okay.
I'm here to chop it up with you with my girl Jazzy and the unbelievable knowledge born. Let's get it.
All right, let's
Thank
get
y'all
it.
That's
for
it.
having me. I want to start off with thanking y'all for having me. And to my brother Knowledge, it's always a good time to talk to you about endless bars and
Mhm.
things in competition. So I thank you. And Jazzy, this is not my last time on the show, so you will be calling me again, preferably like after the Charlie Clips battle or something like that.
Okay, you
And
know it.
yeah, let's go. It's the most electrifying.
Okay, let's
hmm
do it.
hmm
So let's kick it off. I want to know where you got your influences from.
I got my influences from the old school, as you can see, like Richard Pryor, um, uh, Bill Cosby. These are the people that I grew up watching the Huxtables. And there was a certain humor that these guys had that just I took a liking to. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be so hood all the time. You could be creative, but you can be creatively without gutter and ruthlessness and crime and bad things. So like everything doesn't have to result to what we're going through where we're from. Because I try to give people something else to look. Because when we come back home, we see the same stuff. We
Hmm.
see the person getting killed. We see the bodies on the corner laying there with the sheets over them. We see all of that. So when somebody comes to see me, I don't want them to just remember that me for that.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to have a laugh and be be grateful and gracious that they spent their money, but they got their money's worth with me. So that's how I feel about that.
Okay. So I want to ask you about, because this is one of my favorite lines that you say, your father's uncle on your mother's side. Where did that come from?
Just because like I was always when I was brought up, the people on your father's side was more lenient than the people on your mother's side.
Hmm.
So um And then your father's uncle is someone higher than your father.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a respect level thing. So my thing is putting it's your father's uncle respect level
Mm-hmm.
on your mother's side respect level, meaning the highest level of respect. So you have to show me that respect. That's where that comes from.
Okay. Out of all your battles that you have had,
Hmm.
give me your top three favorite and why.
My top three favorite. All right, I would have to say um, Sirius Jones will be one of my top favorites. Only because no, I have to say my first top favorite would be me versus Slave Summer, where I did the one nigga bring two niggas, and in that one I lost, but I lost the battle but won the war because I said a quote there that where um, it's been reused 100 million times.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I lost that battle because I didn't come correctly with the back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
But I won the war because I said something that they battle rappers will use throughout the history of battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So that one, but it also taught me something. It taught me that it gave me the the sit down and the writing and to take more time and effort into my craft
Mm-hmm.
because I wanted to win than just going up there and losing like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then my second favorite battle would have to be Daddy Mason versus O Solo. I think that's on a New York track.
Mm-hmm.
That battle is the best battle to me because it just shows you that I hone my craft now and I'm back. And
Mm-hmm.
it's nothing you can do with this style because it's so original that you can't mess with it. You know what I'm saying? It's too original for you. You're gonna have to laugh. You're gonna have to say, "Oh," you're gonna have to say, "What? You heard what he said?" And then you're gonna have to take something home with you. So it was like the stamp on "Oh Solo is back." And then my third biggest one would have to be Enes versus Osolo in Philadelphia, and that one is just me honing my craft,
Mm-hmm.
plus me just being happy with where I stand in life. Period. Because again, you can't probably dig deep into your craft until
Mm-hmm.
you know who you are for real. You know what I'm saying? And once you know who you are and you love what you do, and you know why you're doing it. It's not for the money. It's because you really love it, what you're doing. And that's why that's my third one. Because it just shows that nothing you could do could stop me. That's all.
Dope.
Hmm.
Take us through your process of.
Say that again?
I said, take us through a process of you getting ready for a upcoming battle. Like, what does the day look like when you're preparing?
The day when I'm preparing. All right. So first it starts out with me going into a dark place. Dark place meaning not pitch black, but a place of quiet, a place of peace where none of the kids is running around and nobody's, bothering and stuff like that.
Right.
So first I go there. You could say man cave, you could say, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
football room, however you want to say garage, all that shit. But I just have to go to a place and it have to be silent and I have to think. I have to be able to think. So once I start thinking, I would uh I would have some videos playing, not of me, but of the person that I'm supposed to be battling.
Mm-hmm.
So then I will go through different comedians, try to
Mm-hmm.
find some humor in the person I'm about to battle. So I would look at Eddie Murphy, I would look at Martin Lawrence, Run Tell That. I would look at Blue Streak. I would look at different things to try to bring funny to it. And then if I catch something from it, I'll take it and apply it. If I don't, I'll keep searching until I do. But all of that time, I'm still in the dark place. Like nobody could bother me for days until I come out. You know what I'm saying? Until I figure it out what I'm supposed to be saying.
Okay. So let me ask you this: do you feel that you're a better battle rapper or a better artist?
I think that I am both, and people are going to get to see that because I started out battle rapping, and then I got the record deal with TVT from battle rapping, and then I made a single, so that was just proving to people that I can make music too.
Mhm.
And my single went gold, so it's like, all right, this guy can make music too. And so I think I am better at both things. I'm just a true artist, like that can battle rap too. Or you can say I'm a true battle rapper that can write songs and be an artist too. You know what I'm saying? So I can't determine one from the other because I am great at both.
Okay.
Hmm.
Give me your top five collabs.
Top five collabs in the industry. Okay, Swiss Beats,
Hmm.
Irv Gotti, Rockweiler, DJ Premier, and I would have to say Cassidy.
Okay. Why
And
those?
Drag On, honorable mention.
Okay.
I have to
And
say
why did you
Drag
name them?
On, honorable mention Cassidy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you name
Mhm.
those?
Huh?
Why did you name those? What about those that you named them for?
Because it wasn't just, you know how artists be, do this song and we can collab together. These were people that I sat down and actually we drank and we ate together. And they got to know me and I got to know them. And then we tried to make a song. It wasn't just, shoot the song through the email.
Right.
So these people wanted to see and I wanted to know who I was as a person in my life to have the time to sit down and work with me day in and day out for whatever weeks it was to try to come up with this album. You know what I'm saying? So those are the people that actually took the time to talk to me about the business, to tell me, things needed to know for the business and, what I need to have straight before I start to get on that road and do the music thing. So, I those people I really appreciate for that
So,
because they
yeah.
they tried to give me some information on how to succeed in this business and not just take money from me in this
Right.
business. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's dope. So
Hmm.
a lot of people don't know. Not that you're just a great battle rapper and a great artist, but
Hmm.
you also dibble and dabble in a lot of philanthropy work.
Yes, ma'am.
What can you tell us the name of your nonprofit organization and what that stands for?
My nonprofit organization is a Safe House for Kids Foundation, and it's by me and a couple of other people in my team. And what we do is we want to give back because I don't know if you know, but me, I've been, my mom's died having me in the
Mhm,
cab on the way to the hospital. So I was adopted.
mhm.
So being passed around to different families before you get to your real family, at 8 years old. So that's when I got to my real family. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I take that real seriously, what happened to me, and I want to just because I know that there's other people that have been through the same thing that I've been through, so I want to be a voice for these kids, some place to go for these kids, something else to do for these kids, instead of resorting to the gangs in the corners and those people that they look up to because they're right there, you know. So if I was able to be right there with them too, and but give them a different outlet, that's what I'm trying to do. And that's what the Safe House for Kids Foundation stands for. Ultimately, I want to uh, build like some place where I could take kids off the streets, like some type of building I'm working on, where I could take kids off the streets and get them jobs and stuff like that, or put them back in school. But some of these kids don't have nowhere to go. period. So that's why they result to that. So if I can have like some type of kids shelter, that's ultimately what I'm trying to have now. Where I will feed them, where I will clothe them, and I will get them ready for the world, and back in school before the time is too late. You know,
That's
to
awesome.
save them.
That's awesome. What
Hmm.
what advice would you give someone that's trying to either break into battle rap or even just being an artist?
Just first, you want to hone your craft, so you want to get a lot of practice in. If you're a rapper and you've never been in the battle rap, you want to try to strategically think of bars, think of things that are so clever to make the people want to think too. You know what I'm saying? Um, you always first you want to hone your craft so you know what you're talking about. Then you want to find yourself in battle rap. Meaning, go look at the other people, study them, and see what they're about, see what they're talking about, and try to find your own niche and your own path of what you want to be in battle rap. And then proceed to contacting them, the battle rappers leagues, and see if they'll have you. But you're going to probably need to get in there, so a couple of these you're going to probably have to do for free. I suggest you do those for free because it's only going to propel you to the next level to get into the bag. So, um, so first hone your craft. Second, you want to understand who you want to be. Whether you want to be the killer battle rapper, whether you want to be the funny guy, whether you want to be the intellectual guy, whether you want to be the book smart, the smartest one. Like you gotta find who you want to be, and then go out there and don't give up. Accomplish. Tell yourself that you have no other way but this path, and this is what you're going to do. That's if you really want it, and nothing can stop you after that.
Great advice.
Hmm.
So you are named the most electrifying man in battle rap. And
Hmm.
that name absolutely suits you. But what
Yes.
we want to know is because based on all your battles, you have given us a little bit of humor, a little bit of drama, and a little bit of knowledge mixed all into one.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
did you get to perfect yourself in this way?
Well, that it took years. It took years to come up with that, to know what you're supposed to be doing. To it takes time to learn these things. Even it takes time to just get the whole battle rap scheme of things. So it takes time. It takes years of doing something. You get better, and you get better, and you get better. So my thing was, how can the crowd appreciate me so much that they'll come spend money again? And to me, I was saying I had to give them something funny. I had to give them something inspirational to take home, and I had to give them something to think about. And those are the three things that I use to when I'm going to write for any battle rapper. I want to also put that in there for the fans' point of view, and hopefully it propelled to the level of what it's supposed to be, and it's just been successful for me. But that's the way that I go into writing for these people, and that's the three scheme of things that I do that I use to make people happy. And if it ain't broke, I'm not gonna fix it. Hmm.
Dope. So, what kind of advice would you give someone that is also trying to do great philanthropy work that you're out here doing? If they just want to get their hands into the community, where would we start at?
First, you want to start by getting your 501c. You want to make you want to get your 501c first, so that you could have a nonprofit organization to give out to people, so people can donate for you. Because I don't just do that. I talk to the kids in the school. So I do that type of work too, to stray them away from school, to not stray them away from school, to make sure that they want to finish school too and have a plan A and a plan B. So most people want to be rappers like us, battle rappers. They want to be uh, ballerinas. They want to be basketball players. They want to be, tennis players, golf. They want to do all these things like all these superstars. But nobody has a plan B. And they plan A is always to be the rapper, to be the basketball player, football player, to do those things to follow us in what we do. But um, I would say I would say just, stay on your path and try to come up with solutions for people that will help them, that will not cost you a lot. Like you can get some of your family members and friends to donate book bags to you to help these kids out. So it's like you have to have a team too. But you can also do it with no money. You know what I'm saying? You can do it with the help of the people. But you just have to be really serious about helping the people and not wanting to use this as something to come up off the people. You know, people got to know you're serious about helping these people, and you'll be okay. People will be more acceptable to lending you things because you really care about these kids and not just you're trying to get something off these kids. You know, we can't hear you, knowledge. You need to turn your microphone on. Put that Cisco down.
I got it up and down at the same time. So I'm here with your father's uncle on your mother's side. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay.
So
Where
tell us
Jazzy at?
about that.
Jazzy left?
Yeah.
Oh,
Tell
she
me
had to leave.
about the philanthropic space in regards to where you at and what you're doing in regards to conflict resolution, in regards to, situations that would have our young brothers or our young sisters caught up in a space. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? In regards to what it is and how that reflects to your own personal life slash real life in regards to conflict resolution.
How does it relate to in my life in regards to what? Say that again, knowledge.
Yeah. Your life or your lived life in regards to what your foundation is, taking something that looks big in the moment and,
hmm
putting a seismic thing on it. It's like, oh, it looked big, but it's not really big. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
In real life. So de
Yeah,
escalation of those things,
yeah.
that's real.
Well, you just gotta put in the time and the effort, and you gotta show people that you really care about these kids. So when I started out just using my own money, what I'm making from shows, what I'm making from royalties and stuff like that. I just started using my own money. I wasn't asking people for anything because I didn't feel as though in my heart it's like I don't feel as though I gotta ask somebody for something when I'm making enough money that I can help these kids myself, and that's what I started doing. Then people start catching on to see that I'm really helping kids and I'm really trying to help these kids. So then they want to donate this and donate that. So the main thing is your heart has to be in the right place, and you have to really want to help somebody and not just have this as a way of having a non-profit organization. You know, some people use that as a way to gain success. And my thing is, I'm not here being as though this where I came from and how I came into this business, and how hard I had to work. Um, Nothing is for granted, and everything is for real. We are serious about helping these kids. We're serious about them getting to um, having some type of guidance that we didn't have because most of them don't have fathers and people to look up to, so they look up to us, the battle rappers, the singers, everybody that's in the media or social light and constantly in their face, so they want to be like us instead of wanting to be themselves sometimes, but sometimes they just need a little bit of guidance, and that's what I'm here for.
Right. So, how do you feel about helping other underground artists or battle rappers?
Oh yeah, I do that all the time. If you notice, you be seeing a lot of guys that I battle.
Hmm.
Is you never heard of them, you never saw them from nowhere, and you're like, why is solo battling these guys? Because I'm actually giving them the chance. I think I'm the top battle rapper that gives a no name a chance, like somebody you never heard of, and then you heard of them because of me. You know what I'm saying? So, and that doesn't mean that I'm not getting the top guys too, but I feel as though the grasp of my work, the root of the work, is to helping the next guy get up, because I'm not going to be able to do it forever. So the next
So,
thing is finding the next person, you know, to see, and also giving them a chance to say, I battled the legend. I might not have won, or I almost got it, or give them that inspiration to be the next big battle rapper. Because the next time they come up there, they're going to try to be better than what they've been when they was battling me.
right. So, if an artist or anyone for that matter wanted to get you as a feature, what would they
Mhm.
need to do?
They would hit me at the most electrified LLC at gmail.com, or they'll hit me on Instagram at osolo21. Or they'll hit me on Facebook at my old solo fan page. But I treat each person differently. I don't charge one same price.
Hmm.
I listen to the person. I hear what they trying to get out of this. I hear their budget, and I try to work with them through that. I don't try to, listen. I'm charging $20,000, and that's that.
Right.
I hear what, and if something touched my heart to work with this person, I would work with them. It doesn't matter the cost. You know, it could be from $500 all the way to $10,000, $15,000, whatever. But it doesn't. It depends. For me, it depends on. I fill out the person, and if it's a good song, and I'm able to write something great to it,
Hmm.
then it'll work. So, but those are the three places you can hit me up for bookings
So,
or for features.
so,
Hmm.
with everything going on in the world right now, with this whole Trump thing, and
Uh-huh.
we DEI, all these protests, you know, the average person don't think that, celebrities or rich people, the non-common folk actually care. So with
Hmm.
us saying that, you being in the industry, you being a battle rapper, you having basically a living legend icon, as you will in
Hmm.
battle rap, where do you stand on what's going on in the world as of right now?
I see so many things that that I see some things that aren't right. I see some things that are right. But what we have to do as a people, we have to just come together ourselves. Like everybody's coming together for their um, nationalities and their relatives and stuff like that. Everything is set for us. I just noticed there's a lot of hate with us as a people, with everything we do. Like it's like we just can't come together as a team for anything. It's like because it's always somebody out of the team or out of the family or out of the group
Hmm.
that thinks they're better or that thinks that this person is this and that. So I just wish that we would come as a family organized team, and we will be able to conquer everything that is out there. We will have generational wealth if we open up our own stores, if we plant our own seeds.
Hmm.
We'll have our own groceries, our own everything. Like,
Hmm.
and we don't have to worry about what they're putting in the foods because we will have our own source, and we know that we're not putting nothing in the food that we have. So we would live longer. We would, you know what I'm saying? There's just so many factors that comes with that. But what the world is coming to now, and I just pray that God keeps me on the right path because I don't know where the world is going to. I just know where I'm going as a person and who I am. You know what I'm saying? Stop what what Trump's doing. You can't stop what the world's doing. You can only try to pray and stay on your path and try to reach the end goal, which is to the top for you and your family, you
Mm-hmm.
know? But I just wish we'd come together as a people. Like we had more people like Knowledge, we had more people like Jazzy, that where we just come together and talk about things, discuss things, try to grow our own things, try to a lot of the information on real estate we don't have because this one black brother would get it, but he don't want to pass it down to the
Right.
sister next
Gatekeeper.
door. You know what I'm saying? He want to keep it to himself. So it's like, why are we so hateful like that? When the Jewish will pass it down, they will join together and get the whole block. Like pass the information to the neighbor Jazzy, but she's right there. You see her struggling with two kids and say, Jazzy, if you have $5,000, you would be able to own that house that you're in.
Right.
But they don't want to pass down the information.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what bothers me
Yeah.
about this whole thing of the world and my black brother and you're my neighbor and my black sister. But we don't care. We don't really care about the next door neighbor. We don't really care about what's happening. We really care about ourselves. And we got to start caring about the next door neighbor. We got to start making sure the next door neighbor knows that you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do this and you can be rich doing this. Like sometimes we just need the knowledge. And once we have the knowledge, we didn't know the know-how. And sometimes we don't have the know-how and we don't have the money. But if we come together as a team, I can give you the money. You can give.
No, they not like us. No, they not like us. What? They not like us. No, they not like us. No, they not like